Okay, listen up, team. It's time to get our head in the game. It probably doesn't help that I was never tall enough for basketball. What is up, my dudes? Welcome back to my channel. So the Summer Olympics are quickly approaching. They are upon us in the next few days. So with that in mind, I thought it would be a cool idea to go over my 10 best sports-themed alternative music videos. Because for some reason, punk bands or pop punk bands seem to have this fixation on athletics, despite not being athletic at all. Maybe it has to do with like the varsity look and the snapbacks. I have no idea, to be completely honest with you. But at any rate, sports has been a big theme in a lot of alternative music videos for quite the long time. So I'm just gonna hop right into it. I am not waiting for that ready, set, start count. I'm not really one for rules anyway. Starting off with the first one, we have the music video for Burn Baby Burn by Ash. So this song was actually originally written for Nuclear Sound, their second album, not their third, but it didn't make the cut. However, lead vocalist Tim Wheeler came up with the new chorus while driving back to his parents' house from Belfast and wrote it down when he got home. Additionally, the song was originally called This Is Slow Suicide, which then became Slow Suicide, which then became the song's current title, Burn Baby Burn, probably because they didn't want to get stripped of airtime. Because radio censorship can be a real bitch, and I'm not sure why they waited until the very last moment to do this, but it ended up working. It also happens to be the very first song played on BBC's Six music station. The video was shot at Selsdon High School in the UK and starred carefully selected cheerleaders and the London Towers basketball team. The cheerleaders later appeared with the band on Top of the Pops, and honestly, if you're looking at the music video, it's like a very low budget Bring It On, like more like Bring It a Top, but it still remains a classic to this day. So moving on to number 2, we of course had to include Coffee Shop Soundtrack by All Time Low. This is my favorite All Time Low song of all time, and that has yet to change despite numerous releases since then. It holds a very special place in my little scene kid heart. Lead singer Alex Gaskarth has said that this song is about an affair he had with an older married woman. The song got its title because they would meet in coffee shops. I'm not sure how valid this statement actually is, given that when this EP came out, he was like, I don't know, 19 years old. I don't know what 19-year-old has that much game, but I'm willing to give him the benefit of the doubt. I just love the goofiness of this music video. They're clearly no Simone Biles, and they don't have to be. It's just a really fun time. At number 3, we have the song Hard to Please by State Champs. So this band already had an athletic-themed name to begin with, so doing this made complete sense for them. The song ultimately deals with commitment issues and overcoming the bitterness of a failed relationship, as does most pop punk. I mean, you definitely get that juvenile feel from this music video, especially since it was off their first album. I think they were still just trying to stick their skates in the ice and find their bearings, which gave them the W in the end because they remain champs today. At number 4, we have the song I'm Made of Wax, Larry, What Are You Made Of by A Day to Remember. This music video reminds me a lot of one of my favorite stupid comedies, The Benchwarmers, in that they have to go up against and beat literal children. If you grew up in the 2000s, you may recall that the line, I'm made of wax, Larry, what are you made of, is actually a quote from the movie Night at the Museum. While singer and lyricist Jeremy McKinnon does appear on the song, it also features guest vocals from Mike Hranaka of The Devil Wears Prada, who does make a cameo in the music video as the catcher. Also, can I just say, product placement on point? Moving to the halfway point of this list, we have the song Irresistible by Fall Out Boy. There's actually 3 different versions of this music video, but the one that I'm talking about features the band as retro basketball players. And let me tell you, it's times like this that really remind you just how short of a band Fall Out Boy is. Like, none of their members exceed 5'10". The video just gets progressively more ridiculous. At one point, their guitarist Joe Troman turns into like a Lady Foot Locker employee. But this video is just a good time. If this was the only video for this song, I would have been okay with that as well. At number 6 is one of my favorite pop punk music videos of all time. Despite its sort of crustiness given the time it was recorded, that song is Nice Guys Finish Last by Green Day. I've said this before, but basically this video is the equivalent of taking Varsity Blues and the band's Warped Tour and tossing them both in a blender, giving you a music video that is just so stupid but also so pinnacle 90s that it's painful. In a good way. The part where the fan just tackles Billy Joe to the ground is just, A+ gameplay. Pop Matters actually listed Nice Guys Finish Last as the 10th best Green Day song, commenting, blessed with driving insistency and an acerbic, infectious chorus, Nice Guys Finish Last should have been way bigger than it actually was. And I agree. This song's just a banger, dude. When you compare it to like some of their like slower songs that aren't as much of a first choice that I would have given for a single, I mean, I think this song deserves better, as does this music video. At number 7 is one that I'm pretty sure everybody was expecting to be on here. That music video is In Too Deep by Sum 41. So you're not gonna believe this, because I sure didn't. Did you know that supposedly this song was originally supposed to be a reggae song to be released by writer Greg Nori's band Treble Charger and feature rapper Snow in the verses? I mean, do we think that they would have gotten as big as they did, minus Fat Lip, if this song didn't exist? This is like definitely in their top 3 songs, so I could never imagine that happening. The video is an obvious parody of the diving scene from the movie Back to School, but the pool scenes, not the diving scenes, were actually shot at the Cadillac Jacks and Pink Motel in Sun Valley, California, not an athletic pool. Which just goes to show you that all you need in this life to succeed is a little bit of moolah and Jesus. Okay, now to segue out of that, the next song on this list is a bit of a throwback. It's She Likes Bittersweet Love by Forever the Sickest Kids. Ex-guitarist Mark Stewart told Alternative Press magazine about this track, stating, "This is about a girl who can't make up her mind. She likes one thing, but then she likes the opposite. We've all dated that type of girl, so it was easy to write about." Ew. Not a big fan of that explanation as a lady myself, but anyway, this song is a bit corny to begin with, so the fact that there's an equally corny music video to go along with it just makes sense. I miss this band, dude. They had so much potential and could have gotten so much bigger, but then they had to go and sell fake Rolexes. I mean, the world's just an interesting place. Don't believe me? Google it. Second to last on this list is a song that is rightfully titled Sports by Viagra Boys. Conceptually speaking, this video reminds me a lot of that one video for the song Hello by Martin Solveig and Dragonette. And it's quite literally just the singer Sebastian Murphy writhing around on a tennis court during a live match just for 4 minutes straight. But it seems like this band doesn't take themselves too seriously to begin with. Nils Hansen, a journalist for the Swedish newspaper Dagens Nyheter, described the band favorably, praising their musical style as well as their use of black humor and satire. I mean, with a name like Viagra Boys, there's only so much you can get away with. They were more or less doomed from the start. And finally, last but not least on this list is the song Uncontainable by Set It Off. One of the top comments for this video was, "Sounds like Irresistible by Fall Out Boy and Victorious by Panic at the Disco had a love child," which is honestly the perfect descriptor for this song. This video is an obvious nod to the Rocky film series with a bit of Fight Club mixed in. It's set up to look like a movie trailer from the get-go. I mean, everything about this is just cinematic. I mean, they did have a whole ass album called Cinematics prior to this song, so maybe that's just their gig. But at any rate, that is the end of this video. What did you guys think of this video? If you liked it, make sure to give it a like below. What event are you most excited to see during the Summer Olympics? Make sure to tell me in the comment section below. Also, if you're new to my channel, hello, how's it going? Make sure to hit the garbage out of that subscribe button, also hitting the bell icon next to it to get the first notice of when my videos go up. I upload every Thursday. To all of my subscribers who have been here before, thank you so much for watching week after week. It really does mean so much to me. Well, I'm off to go train in the hydrating and napping categories for Paris 2024, so I will see you guys next time. Bye!